Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Animal Crossing New Leaf. Right now we must there as the May of the 5th, 2022 at 2:46 in the afternoon. And we're going to get straight on into it. This is the first video I'm recording of 3 today, I believe, so a little bit hectic, but we're going to try and not make a bunch of videos super short. So, yeah, this is the episode in which we, well, last time we successfully managed to fund the cafe after having a trip to the Beetle Island, I believe, which means... So, first things first, what's going on in Le Mail? So we have, you're from Mitzi, you're from Cousteau? Oh, okay, Cousteau's left. Actually, I vibed with him. I need to archive both those letters. And then this is from my mum. Okay, I don't particularly care. And why? Okay, I didn't get Gulliver's gift last time, fine. Anyway, another letter from Mom. So, dear sweet Daniel, the weather's so nice today I've been putting off my housework. You can't stay inside on days like these. I mean, you can. I would like to introduce you to, myself. I'm sure me and you would get along just fine, Mother. Either way, we'll toss those two and we'll try and remember to archive the other two. If we've got that there, we can maybe do it. But first thing we get is a skeleton figurine that's being sold straight away. And the other one is a melon in a not good way. If it was a watermelon shirt, maybe, but no. Another regular melon, I'm afraid. Not too big a fan. Either way, there is a lost item there. We could do that in a bit. That is definitely the fake rock. There has not been a rock there ever. See, I know my town, and oh, he's gone and it doesn't feel real. Cousteau, oh man. So we only have 8 people in the town right now, actually. Huh. Okay. So that begs the question then. What do you reckon the chances are that somebody is at the campsite today too? You know, make the episode just that a little bit stacked full of content. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, I want to at least get my mini little payday of the episode, even if we're going to spend most of it in the cafe, vibing to the atmosphere and whatnot. I was very scared I wasn't going to get that then, but I want my thing. I see Stitches back there though. I think they're new, but we saw that they were moving in a few episodes ago. So, yeah, it's weird to have a town that's only got 8 people in, but gotta do what you gotta do. And that's my mail tab. That was actually I was wrong side of the screen altogether. Nice. Either way, before we head into the cafe, how are you doing? Is this a fossil? Oh, it is. Okay. Let's introduce ourselves to Stitches then let's do our opening ceremony. I don't think we've met yet. I'm Stitches. I moved here a few weeks ago, so I'm pretty much a local now. I keep hearing about you, so I'm glad I finally got the chance to say hi. Nice to meet you, Stuffin'. Well, nice to meet you too. Hopefully you'll attend my opening ceremony. If not, I would be rather sad. Either way, let's go in here. We're not in here as often as I thought we were going to be, but honestly, I'm not complaining all that much. We're in here to start public works projects and get the ceremonies for finishing them. But yes, so I've already finished preparations. Hehe, gotcha. I know. I'm not complaining about the lack of times I've been in town hall. It's just it feels weird not to hear that music every few minutes. So, anyway, hello everyone, welcome to the grand completion ceremony for Mr. Vital Cafe project. Thank you for joining us on this momentous occasion. I'm Isabel, and I'll be your host today. Thank you, you're too kind. We're going to keep this short and sweet, so let's jump right in. First up, we have an incredibly short speech from our very own mayor. We did it! Woo! Well said, Mayor, you have quite a way with words. Alright, moving on. Everybody please locate that item we passed out earlier and get ready. And now, to celebrate the completion of this public works project and all the hard work that made it possible. Ready, set, pop. That concludes our ceremony. Thanks everyone for all your hard work and taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. I don't know, I don't vibe with opening ceremonies in this game all that much. Especially since it's the same dialogue every single time, I don't know, let me know, what do you think about opening ceremonies? Do you attend them every single time, or only for the big projects, or not at all? I'm interested, and I told you, the bloody telegraphed it, whoa. The one time I don't run over it, like, check its pitfall first, and it's a pitfall. Anyway, well, we'll see who's camping. If it's somebody good, we'll come back and try to persuade them into moving in. And if not, then we should, what should we call it? Yeah, if not, we'll just run to the Roost. Well, yeah, we'll run to the Roost anyway, but you know what I mean. Maybe. Anyway, it's... You're... Peggy. Hi there, I'm just visiting your cute little town. You know, camping and all. It really is totally relaxing in Miss there. So much fresh air and stuff. I'm completely adoring it. You're in the city folk town. And it would be cool to have a crossover villager, but I'm afraid I don't like you at all, so no. Oh, well, that is novel. I did not think I'd see that. I'm sure, you know, playing 3 games at once, the probability for that's kind of high, but still. Cool, but I'm not going to follow it through because it's bloody Peggy. It's like, no. If I have a choice for a better random villager, I will. Either way, what you got going on, Brewster? ... If you're alone, please have a seat at the counter. If you're alone, please have a seat at the counter. Okay, so you're not letting me come to work. Coffee is 200 bells a cup. 1, please. Alright. Yeah, once we unlock the work minigame, which I'm not sure how exactly you do it, well, that would be a nice addition to each episode, I must say. Here you are. Our specialty coffee, coo-l. Go ahead, enjoy. Thank you. And bottoms up. Ah, the scent and flavor of this coffee is filling every cell of my body. Cool, thank you. Okay, so you let me, like, talk to you here now? There's an open seat. Yeah, I know there is. There's an open... Oh, is there? Is there really an open seat? It appears there is, in fact, an open seat. And no jobs going here, which is a shame. But maybe if we come in and buy coffee enough, maybe you'll have a little bit of a change of heart, you know? Who knows? Either way, well, only 7.5 minutes of the episode. Also, I do apologise if I sound tired as all hell. I can assure you, I had like more than enough adequate amount of sleep. Hey, from what I'm stood, it looks like birds on the ground, even though it is not. Even though I had an adequate amount of sleep, my brain's just deciding to be like, I'm gonna sabotage you by like making you yawn every 3 seconds. It's like I'm not bored or tired. I am actually awake in here. I'm self-sabotaging, man, even if I don't want to. Either way, so wedding day is April 30th, and cafe, yeah, no. No, thank you. Anyway, yeah, we'll do the standard stuff though, and yeah, we'll quickly check out the. Yeah, well, I think we'll skip Able Sisters for today because I'm not particularly feeling any new clothes. The longer I wear the El Macho outfit, the more I kind of don't want to get rid of it. Which is probably a sign I should get rid of it, but yeah, we don't mention that part. Anyway, that's a red Cosmos bag. I would have very much liked to purchase that. Gotta flood my town with flowers, you know, in order to get that perfect town. So another 80 bells down the drain. But is it really 80 bells down the drain? I prefer the word long-term investment. Like, you put 1 flower down, I guarantee throughout like the entire time in your town that it'll at least make like 3 or 4 flowers. Assuming you play for, yeah, 3 or 4 flowers at a minimum. Because every time it rains, the flowers like just multiply, kinda. It's a long-term investment. At least that's what we're going to tell ourselves. Anyway, nothing particularly fancy in here. And you don't have the point system like you do with City Folk, do you? No, you're just a catalogue, so... Really, there ain't much else for us to do then. We've checked out the stores. We might as well just go see if that fossil's accessible or not. Then, regardless of if it is, we go do orchard stuff sell, and we see what timestamp that leaves us on, because... As I said, I kind of really don't know what to do with this episode. I just thought I'd bring you guys more ACCF content, like... Not ACNL content, even. Like, it's cool we got the cafe, but what do we do with it now? It's like, okay, we've been to the cafe, we've, like, had our drink, we've done the opening ceremony, and we've visited the campsite. All prospective new content has basically already been milked. So, back into the routine we shall go. Anyway, please let me sell at least one of these. I would like cash. So with more than one I see, let's take a closer look. All of these are simply splendid. Our museum already has these fossils on display. Oh! I wasn't expecting both, but I'll take both. Either way. Now let's see upstairs. Low chance, but maybe they are stocking a different type of silver tool today. I doubt it, but you know, it's always... You never know if you don't try. And we tried, and now we know. Poetry, I know. Anyway, so like I said, we're gonna be doing the same old stuff we do every single day. So what have I been up to then? Let's see. Well, like I said, today I don't really have much on. I've got a piano lesson a little bit later in the day, but by and large, empty house, not much on. I watched a new Dan Howell video, which was quite interesting. I'm not sure if I made this one up. I'm a big fan of Dan Howell when he posts, you know, on a blue moon occasion. It's pretty hype. So I sat down and watched that. It was a very interesting watch. Kind of an insight into how YouTube will literally screw over the creators that are even like golden children. It's interesting watch if you're invested in them, like, or used to be invested in them at all, or just generally shitting on YouTube. It's a good time. But yeah, no, so I watched that, and then I walked around in the kitchen, and I thought, well, there's nothing in. And I was very close to getting up and going to KFC for my lunch, but I actually... Okay, and some of you may cheer at this. I had strength of will, did not order KFC on Uber, and told myself, oh, I'll just go get KFC. So, like, I was like, okay. So I pack up to walk to KFC, because it's cheaper, and I get my staff discount. Which, funny story... Why am I carrying 2 shovels? This has just dawned on me. Why the hell am I doing this? Like... Me, you're not aware that you have a silver shovel? It's right, you? Actually, yeah, you know, that's a perfect spot. This is a perfect spot to bury the shovel. Because I'm going to find it in years' time and wonder what the hell I was thinking. Get in there. Dubious, I know. But, no, where was I? You know, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll walk to KFC. And as I'm getting ready to go out the door, my brain's like, what if you went to, like, one stop and just bought yourself pizza, you know? It's like I'm not sure, like, 1/5 of the price. And my brain was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So I went to one stop and bought myself 2 pizzas for £5. And they're, like, Chicago town stuffed crust ones, and they're like, oh. So I had that in the oven, it was nice. I vibed with it, it was quite cool. I cashed in my scratch card, got a new one, and promptly lost. Yeah, it's like you win some and you lose some. That was definitely a lose some situation. And oh, I forgot I had the flowers on hand, but yeah, so it's been quite a dead day today. So I am hoping to, like, at least in the last half of it, really power on through. I'm very much gonna aim so that I'm gonna probably get this and another recording done. I'm aiming for 3 today. I get this and that done, and then I'm probably gonna go practice piano before my lesson in it. You know, get everything up to scratch, everything vibing, and we'll see from there. But it's quite good. Oh, actually, my friend group were well. Also, if you know Bevins from the Fall Guys videos and the Train Travesty, we were actually trying to organise our IRL friend group to go to Walton Towers, which is a theme park in the UK. And we found that they were already planning to go, but we hadn't heard about it because they were going in somebody's car and there's only so many seats, etc., etc. And we heard back from them, and they're like fine for us to come. So I've been quite happy about that actually, because I actually went like 2 weeks ago and we stayed overnight, and it was like, I should have walked it, man. It was so good, so fucking good. So if I go again, because like I said, the rest of the boys are all going in a car, but me and Bevins we're catching the train because we're cool like that and ergonomic, I think. Yeah, sure, we'll go with those words. But, you know, we're catching the train, so realistically, I could make Train Travesty 5, which I know I've actually alluded to making that before. Yeah, no, Train Travesty 5 now feasibly can't happen because, well, there's nowhere to feasibly travel on a train unless it's, like, a day out like that. Whereas before, it was just like, oh, I'm going to visit my homie at uni. Or university, but now they've dropped out and they don't have the accommodation, like, rent thing there anymore. They're not paying for it. They don't realistically have the keys to get live there, so there's no real easy trips to do. But as far as I'm aware, if you guys are interested, I could very much do a Train Travesty / Alton Towers / theme park vlog travesty if and when that day comes around. The problem is I'm going in a large group, and not all of them are as vibing with me filming every aspect of my day, like perhaps with Evans, as people have different levels of tolerance to stuff like that. So we have to be more covert, maybe just have it focus on me and Evans and have the rest of the group like on the other side of the camera, right? I'm not sure how it would work, but I could definitely get the train part in. We'll see though, because I want to make another Train Travesty and I just never got the chance. I mean, for what it's worth, if you're familiar with the community tab at all, minor tangent, but okay, so it's melon. Yes, we sell these guys as well because we can. Where was I? You know, if you're familiar with the community tab, I brought up the idea of having the start of what would have been Train Travesty 5, and then it derails into a bunch of random clips strung together with some sort of chaotic as all hell plot. And honestly, I could still make that. I've still got all the footage, and I keep like seeing the opening bits for part 5 in my camera roll, and it's like, I should do something with that. But I'm still not sure what. I'm like, realistically, I wouldn't want to call it Train Travesty 5, but maybe like 4.1, 4.2, 4.5, something like that. You know, so it's clear it's not like a whole official release. I don't know. I think that'd be good. I just need to get more footage, and then I'd be more than happy to bring that out. Either way, that brings us to 16 minutes in the recording. So you know what? While I ramble, book time. I know. Okay, I wonder if someone drops this. So what else was there going on about? Oh, speaking of finishing things, it's May, and you'll notice, and yes, another month has gone by with no video on Neremik 2. Yeah, college has been railing me, but I'm going to try and get that video out within a week or two, probably 2. Get myself to the middle of the month, and then that gives me a month for the next video. In case you don't know, I finished college in literally less than 2 weeks, so... you know, it's going to be an interesting amount of free time, and I quit my job last week with a week's notice, because they really started pushing me, and I can get into that actually, but... You know, I'm going to have a lot of free time, so, yeah, I'm looking on powering through, the 2 Escape game reviews in one, and then powering on into the next month's review, which I've already kind of announced on my Twitter, but I'm going to wait officially before I do it on YouTube and whatnot, but it's going to be big, like fucking huge. Which is funny, because exactly a year ago to the day I'm planning to upload this next review after the next, the review after the next one, the day I'm planning on uploading it, is the year anniversary of the last huge big fuck off review we did, so... There's a lot riding on this, and it's going to be a very tight production schedule, but if I can do this, I'll be... And like I said, I like to think a lot of those early reviews up until the Sonic Adventure 2 review. Ironically enough, we're, you know, mainly able to have so much stuff be crammed into them in such a space of time because I had no job. So, like, the few brief weeks where I don't have a job, or I have a better job that doesn't mow me down and kill me for most of the day, I'm looking forward to being able to make more reviews. I at least want to make these next 2, but beyond that, I am rather up in the air is what I want to do, so we will see. So that doesn't look like anything I own off. You guys are really being hard to play. There's like half the town asked now, by the way. Bizarre. Let's see. So who else lives here? I swear Barbara said they were leaving. Oh, no, they said they wanted to leave, and then I accidentally gave them confirmation, like, no, I don't want you to go, and it's like, no, I did, I really did. Sad. Either way, who else we got? So you are not in. You are something I should probably dig up. Okay. And I don't have a slingshot, so I can't shoot that thing down. And are you in? I'd hope you were. Oh, I think of Stitches this place, aren't you? Yes. Huh. So where is the rest of my villagers then? There's maybe about 1 or 2. Where's Jacques? Yes, I'm pretty sure Jacques is the type to own a book. Maybe it's Cousteau's, but he moved out before he could. I realised it was missing. But that's just theory. A game theory, you know? Either way, oh thank God you're in. I got books to ask you about Pippi. I genuinely forgot they lived here. They did not even come to mind. I really need to get better at remembering all my Animal Crossing villagers' names because in these series I constantly sideline them. Or just forget. Either way, yeah, so that's review stuff covered and big video projects alluded to for the episode. So, let's see first and foremost, is this yours? Hey, I've been looking everywhere for my book. I must have dropped it when I was walking around. To be fair, it was awfully near their house, so I'm surprised I didn't come straight to them. It's a grape striped shirt is the reward. Right, how's this look on me? Let's see. It looks awful. I'm selling it immediately. Anyway, we've run to the 20-minute mark on the recording, so I'm going to give you some more spicy news. Let's see. Oh yeah, you probably want to know why I quit my job. It was hell and it was minimum wage. Like, genuinely, this might sound childish, which, like, yeah, I'm, like, extremely old, but I still have my youth about me. But I mainly wanted to quit my job because I'm consistently working weekends, and the boys' trademark started doing a pub quiz on weekend nights, which I couldn't attend because I was working. And that pissed me off, so I was like, right, I'm resigning so I can attend some quizzes. And then everyone was just like, oh, yeah, okay, nod nod. And that was Saturday. And I worked Saturday, Sunday. My manager was like, yeah, sure, I'll put this in the office and we'll take you off like the next set of timetables we make. And it was a busy shift, like I was quite annoyed. In fact, the shift before I handed my notice in, which would have been the Sunday before, I wanted to write it, but all the pens in the store were so broken I couldn't write more than a few like words before like the pen would like explode or take forever and a customer would come in. I couldn't write it on that shift, so I went home and I wrote it, and it was like, yeah, it's fine, cool, handed it in. And like I said, I had another shift the day after, so I waltzed in. And ladies and gentlemen, that shift embodied every single thing I detest about that job and more. God-awful co-workers, god-awful customers, completely understaffed and completely underpaid. Like, it's a bank holiday in England, which I'm not sure if you guys have them in the US, but basically means people just want a fucking takeaway. So it was the Sunday night, a lot of people swarming in for a takeaway, and on top of that, it's some stupid British party weekend tradition for farmers, which out of every single town in the country they came to mine, and they all had an immense craving for KFC. And to paint a scene, there was like 3 of us to deal with like 300 orders. Yeah, so that very much reinforced my want to leave. Like, I was getting grief for things that wasn't my fault. A delivery driver, I took an order which was in 2 bags and only took the 1, and I got the blowback for it, and I was like, you know, I could completely cuss you out, because I'm leaving and I don't care about this job anymore. I'm never coming back. But I remain composed, and I have my final 2 shifts on Saturday, Sunday. And then, you know, the week after that, I'm going to be doing my quiz with the boys, and I'll probably have a new job, like, the week after. You know, like I said, that week where I've got those 2 extra free days of time to do things, I'm gonna very, very, very much be looking forward to them. And hopefully you guys are looking forward to them too, because it means you guys are going to get more content, or high quality content. Or just, you know, bigger content more often, you know. Either way, though, I think that's everything. It's like the weekly rundown and like the weekly run through of an ACNL. So I think we're due to end this one here. So if you did enjoy, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps out a bunch. Lets us know you want to see more and all that good stuff. But until next time, Lord said, all that aside, I really hope you've enjoyed. And thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.